Hello out there, YouTube. It's Doc, back with another video here, and some music behind the commentary for you guys. Had to let that intro play out. It's a pretty badass intro, I think, and so I wanted to make sure that the whole thing was played there. This game, Battlefield Bad Company 2, I'm sure you recognize it. One of my favorite games. I like the entire Battlefield series. I think I started playing with Battlefield 2 Modern Combat, the Xbox 360 version. It's a phenomenal title, much better than Modern Warfare 2 in my opinion. At the moment I'm a little burned out on Modern Warfare 2, I'm not going to lie. I probably won't be doing a whole lot of uploading on it. It's kind of played out. I've played so much of it and watched so much of it that I'm just gonna let it marinate for a bit, so to speak. Playing the role of the Assault Recon here, as I'm officially referring to it now. Rather than using the sniper rifle, going with the G3 in this particular instance, and playing aggressive with it, and I really enjoyed playing this way. I think I'm going to have to do it again in the future. Having that motion mine is a huge asset when you're running and gunning and taking flags and whatnot, which I probably could have done a little bit more of in this game. Probably one of the reasons we lost, but I had a pretty good kill-death ratio, had a lot of fun playing it. It went really well, the game flowed nicely. So here it is uploaded. This is a Conquest on the map White Pass, I think it's called. And probably one of my favorite maps, to be honest. So this band you guys are listening to is Fear. They're from the Memphis, Tennessee area. This is off their first 4-song EP, the first 3 tracks off of it, to be precise. I'm not 100% sure what they're called. I know the first one, the one you're listening to now, is called Yop Rope. But beyond that, I don't really know for sure, so I'm not going to say it and be wrong and all that. I'll put a link to their MySpace in the description, so you can check them out further if you like it and so choose to do that. So the gameplay here is pretty self-explanatory. I'm throwing out mines to see where enemies are myself, as well as to let my teammates see where they are. And trying to win a conquest match. That's really all there is to it. So I figured I'd tell you guys a little bit about me and what sort of stuff I do on a daily basis. Well, I guess for starters, I'm 25. I live in the Memphis area, and I work at a guitar factory downtown in Memphis. And it's a pretty sweet gig. I mean, working at a guitar factory, you immediately think, hey, that's pretty cool. And I'm not gonna lie, I enjoy my work. A lot of people that work there, not so much. But me, I really get into it. I mean, it's got its times that suck. It's a job. If it was fun all the time, they wouldn't have to pay me to do it. And that would defeat the whole purpose of having a job, I suppose. But I get up at 4:30 in the morning, get to work at 6 o'clock, and then get off anywhere between 2 and 4:30 in the afternoon. And then in my free time, I of course game, as you can see here. Mostly on the Xbox. I also have a PS3. I pretty much play exclusives on the PS3. I prefer the online on the Xbox. I've got a lot more people on my friends list on the Xbox, so there's that as well. And yeah. Besides that, I'm also in a band. If you've watched my Earth Defense Force series that is continuing to be ongoing, of the first and third episode both contain songs by us. I'm the drummer. There's also a guitar player who sings, and a bass player. We are called the Survivors of the Zombie Apocalypse, and you can find us rocking out in dive bars across the Memphis, Tennessee metropolitan area, as well as other places close by. Besides all that, I also like to grill. Big fan of the grill. I cook a mean hamburger. I'll rock your world with a steak. Do some pretty badass chicken as well, I might say. I like to drink beer. I like to eat hot wings. Hooters is probably my favorite restaurant. They have unbelievable hot wings at Hooters. Just throwing that out there. I'm also a big fan of shooting guns. I like to just go out to the country and fire off a few rounds at beer cans, the ground, small rodents, whatever is available to shoot. And that's pretty much me. I mean, I'm just into dude stuff, I guess. Whatever general dudes do, you know, that's what I do as well. I mean, I am a dude, so that makes sense, I suppose. So back to this gameplay. I don't know how you guys feel about Bad Company 2, but I really dig it. I like it a lot. As I said earlier, better than Modern Warfare 2. I think I've actually mentioned that in other videos as well. It's really a totally different game experience. Anybody can pretty much be good at Modern Warfare 2. If all you do is camp, but you come out ahead, then technically that's being good at Modern Warfare 2. You know, people don't necessarily like it when you do that, but if you win the game, you win the game. All you really need to do in Modern Warfare 2 is get a lot of kills in most cases. Now, some of the other objective games, I don't really play them too much, so I can't really speak for those, but ultimately it almost always comes down to just getting a lot of kills. Now, there are some out there that are unbelievable at Modern Warfare 2. That's a whole nother thing. But Bad Company is a game that kills don't always matter quite so much. If you don't kill anybody the entire game, but you capture 10 flags, then I would say that you had a successful match. If we're playing a rush game and you're a medic and I'm playing an assault or whatever, and you don't kill anybody the whole game, but you revive me 10 times, and that gives me, you know, another crate or two, then I say you had a successful game. The important thing to remember in Bad Company 2, as I wax intellectual on the topic, so to speak, is to play your role. If you're a medic, kill people. If you're an engineer, fix vehicles, shoot down other vehicles, whatever. If you're a sniper, spot people for your guys that are in the shit. You know, let them know where the enemies are at, because you can see them, they may not be able to. If you're an assault guy, for the love of God, throw down an ammo box every time you see someone. I don't care who they are, as long as they're not on the enemy team, obviously, but throw down an ammo box. If I had $1 for every time I have chased around an assault guy, hitting the back button at his head to get him to throw me some ammo, and he does nothing but continue running along, I would be a very rich man. And also making money in a pretty unusual fashion, I would say. But that's my rant on helping out your team in the way that you're supposed to. But really, I mean, just play as a team. Talk to your squad. These guys were not super talkative that I was playing with. I don't know them. They're just a bunch of random dudes. I think this is the second or third match I played with them, and not a word. I tried getting on the headset. Hey, you know, let's do this or that, or I need some help over here, and nothing. I got nothing out of it, which is really a detriment to not only our squad, the entire team. So just make sure you do that, and the spotting thing, spot all the time. If you can't get the kill, but you can get the spot so that somebody else can get the kill. Now, if you're in people's faces, it might not be so easy. But if you're from a distance, spot first, shoot second. I would venture to say. So yeah, I really love this game. I hope other people that play it love it too. If you play on the Xbox and would like to game, hit me up. My gamer tag is Dr. Usher with a space in the middle, and I'm always looking for people to play Bad Company 2 with. I think I only have maybe 2 or 3 people on the friends list that play. That's the end of the match. You can see we lost. Went 46-22. Whole mess of awards there, and final score for me was somewhere in the neighborhood of 4,000. So I hope you guys enjoyed it. I hope you guys enjoyed the music, and rate, comment, subscribe.